Represents numerous indigenous cultures. The United States of Kalasa serves as the first indigenous nation specifically for Hindus. Kalasa's mission is focused on the revival of the ancient enlightened Sanatana Hindu civilization, with a formal governance structure including a head of state, ministers, and ambassadors. Under the leadership of SPH, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, Kalasa has achieved recognition as a sovereign subject of international law, possessing distinctive attributes of juridical statehood. The United States of Kalasa is the main sponsor of the proposed UAN headquarters. This initiative would bring forth an estimated $100 million in revenue for the host country through summits, conferences, tourism, and development projects. The proposed UAN headquarters would represent the world's indigenous nations and peoples through its architectural design. It would blend the best of all worlds, featuring top modern architecture, the highest green building standards, and ancient Vastu architectural principles. This headquarters would serve as a central hub for indigenous diplomacy, cultural preservation, and collaborative efforts towards sustainable development and global peace. Through this initiative, we aim to create a dignified platform for indigenous leadership rooted in ancestral wisdom, cultural legitimacy, and collaborative innovation, enhancing global dialogue and regional stability. The establishment of the UAN headquarters would position a host country at the forefront of a global movement promoting indigenous wisdom while creating significant economic opportunities for the nation and its people.
The primary, fundamental, foundational, first principle of Sanatana Hindu Dharma is Guru-disciple relationship. Everything starts there, everything ends there, but this itself does not end.
Guru Purnima day is such an auspicious day. Whatever incompletion, impossibility, no patterns you carry,
Welcome to the Nithyananda Yoga. This yoga revived will spring PONTIFF. For one thing, Nithyananda. Start with the Sadguru. Sit with your head spine in a straight line. Hands in a Namaskara mudra. Close your eyes. Realize on the face. Dhyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtin Tandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasyadiraksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Avatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Shivamalam. Stand. Shivamalam Mantra. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. 7 times internally. Follow now. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. 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 Let's move on to the Tattva-samana, the ritualistic cleansing. Om Atma-tum Chodhyami Sada. Om Vidya-tum Chodhyami Sada. Om Shiva-tum Chodhyami Sada. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Grasp your right palm over the left and keep it on high. The Sankalpa, the conscious resolution. Sit straight, close your eyes. Visualize intensely what you want to manifest. Okay. Visualize the reality which you want to manifest. It's already manifesting. Visualize yourself being active throughout the whole day, without any laziness, without any tiredness, without any boredom. This space, let's start the Sankalpa. Om Namo Pata Samasta Vridakshe Dwara Bhagavati Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Adhyapurvokta Evam Guna Visheshena Vishishtayam Syam Subhaditau Purnarokya Yukta Dhagatra Yogika Sharira Siddhyartham Paramashiva Shakti Avishkarnartham Nithyananda Yoga Abhyasam Karishe. Om Above Sprishya. Wash your right hand with another of water and keep the Panchapatram and Mudani aside. On to the asanas of the day.
So let's begin the Nithyananda Yoga with the first asana for today, which is Dvisirasana. So as you're seated comfortably with right heel at the perineum and left foot on the top, place the hands on the top of the respective knees. Now raise your left shoulder to the height of the head, making it seen as a second head. Keep your spine elongated and chest broad. Maintain a soft gaze forward. Breathe calmly and evenly with the rest of the body steady and stable. Perform Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open and steady, gazing outward while the awareness rests deeply within. Samana Kumbhaka, inhale deeply. Visualize heat flame in your navel center. Jatra Agni. Hold the breath comfortably as long as you can and then exhale. Engage Mula Bandha and visualize yourself like a god. Multiple heads radiating wisdom, perception, and mastery over every direction. See your awareness observing all realms simultaneously, contemplating omniscience, divine clarity, and the boundless capacity to act with discernment and compassion across all planes of existence. Chant Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Skanda Shirashah Paryantam Nitvan Sthavat Satavyam Dvishirasham Bhavati. The next asana, repeating Dvisirasana on the other side. This time, as you're seated in a similar posture, this time lift your right shoulders, making it seem like a second head. Keep your spine long, elongated, and chest broad. Maintain the soft gaze forward, breathing calmly and evenly. Shambhavi Mudra, Samana Kumbhaka, Mool Bandha, and visualize yourself as God, each head radiating a distinct aspect of cosmic consciousness, aware, alert, and connected to the flow of creation. Chant Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Kandah Shirisha Paryanta Nitva Sthathavyam Dvisirsham Bhavati. Next asana is Kumbhirasana. So, as you are seated in a similar posture, place both the hands on the top of the head. Sit tall in the shape of a pot on the floor. Breathe evenly and steadily. Keep your gaze relaxed forward, like the chest remains broad and calm. Shambhavi Mudra, Samana Kumaka. Now, as you perform Samana Kumaka, inhale, hold the breath, visualize heat flame in the navel center. When you can't hold anymore, exhale forcibly. Engage Mul Bandha and Udyan Bandha. Visualize yourself as an alligator, steady, patient, powerful, gliding through water with unwavering focus. Chant Japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. As you bring your gaze to the nose. Nitambe Hastayuglam Bhumo Sankochidev Patet Kumbhirasanam Vakshe Vayunam Dharanaya Cha. The next asana is Chakrasana Dve. So, as you're seated in a similar posture, hands on the respective knees, sit with the body upright and shoulders gently widened. Breathe steady through the nose. Keep your body weight balanced over the hips while maintaining the calm stability. Shambhavi Mudra, Samana Kumbhaka. Engage Mulabandha. You bring your gaze to the nose. Visualize each of your chakras as bright white light. So start from Muladhara Chakra. Visualize bright white light radiating clarity, purity, and alignment. Then move to the Svadhisthana, Manipuraka, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Angya, Sahasrara. See your energy flowing harmoniously through every level of consciousness, illuminating wisdom, balance, and spiritual evolution. Embodying the full spectrum of inner awakening and divine consciousness. Chant the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Savyoru Dakshine Gulfe Dakshinam Dakshinetare Vedadhya Rujkayastu Chakrasanamidam Matam Tatra Chakrakshanala Namaha Sovyati. The next asana is Swastikasana. So as you're seated, with legs crossed, with both soles tucked securely between thighs and the calf. So bring both the thighs between the thighs and the calves. The toes are tucked between the thighs and the calf. It's not only the leg fingers, the toes also are tucked between the thighs and the calf. Rest your palms lightly on the knees, spine upright, chest tall, soft gaze. Okay, bring your gaze to the nose. Shambhavi Mudra, keep your breath calm and composed. Samana Kumbhaka, Moola Bandha, and visualize. Embody the peace, well-being, good fortune, and prosperity, radiating harmony in thoughts, words, and deed. See your consciousness aligned with cosmic order, attracting abundance and balance. Chant the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Jano no vantare samyad धृत्वा पादतले उभे समकाय सुखासीना सव्यस्तिक तत् प्रच्छते. The next asana is Swastikasana Trini. As you are seated in similar posture, interlace your finger and rest the palms at the chest center. Lift your spine upright, broaden your chest, low, lift. Let the shoulders soften and steady your gaze forward with calm breath. Shambhaya Mudra, Moola Bandha, Samana Kumaka. Embody peace, well-being, good fortune, prosperity, letting serenity and abundance flow to every action. See your consciousness harmonized with cosmic balance, radiating calm, stability, and divine favor. Chant Japa, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivoham. Jnano Vantare Kritva, Yogi Padatale, Ubhe, Rujuka, Samasinaha, Swastikam, Prachayet. The next asana is Virasana Dve. So sit with one ankle tucked into the gap between the thighs and the calf. One ankle tucked between the thighs and the calf, and the other foot resting cross over the opposite thigh. Place palms on the respective knees. Keep your chest open, spine tall, gaze off to the, bring your gaze to the nose. Shoulder remains relaxed as you breathe smoothly with steadiness. Shambhavi Mudra. With Samana Kumbhaka, inhale deeply, visualize heat flame rising up along the spine. Maintain awareness of the heat, digestive fire at the navel center. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize and embody the state space of bravery, fearless and steadfast in the face of all the challenges. See courage as the radiant flame within and guiding your actions with unwavering resolve, embodying the divine warrior spirit revered in Chant Japa, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivoham. Ata Mana Thairikam Thairikaram Virasanam Ekasmin Nustikmekam Padam Charyada Yogineha. The next asana is Karmukhasana Trini. So as you are seated, now bring your legs in Padmasana. And then cross your hands behind to clasp the opposite big toe. Keep your chest lifted, spine tall, core engaged. Deeply, inhale deeply as you perform Kaka Chanchakumka, where you curl the tongue inward within the mouth and extend it slightly outward to form a small passage for inhalation, resembling the beak of a crow. Inhale through the opening and retain the breath after drawing it. Mahamudra. Once you inhale, retain the breath. When you can't hold anymore, exhale fully. Engage Mahamudra. Visualize yourself as Shiva's bow, a sacred karmic alignment, charged with divine energy and radiance. See the piles and potential coiled in every fiber. And chant the japa, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivoham. कर्मुखासनमाकृत्य उत्रे पूर्यते सुखं तत्त्व वायुष्णो याति काले सूक्ष्मवायुनः. The next asana is Dridasana. So as you are seated in a similar posture, with hands reaching behind the back, holding to the big toes, keep your spine tall, chest broad. Gaze lightly upward towards the heart and the nose. Perform once again the Kakachanchakumka. Engage Mool Bandha. Now this time bring your gaze to the third eye. Visualize yourself as unstoppable, conscious energy of Paramashiva's third eye. Radiating fierce awareness and divine energy, intelligence. From chant japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Urbhyamupari sthapya Padayugmam प्रयत्नतः दक्षिणं सर्वदेशे च सव्यं दक्षिणदेशके करद्वयं पृष्ठदेशे परिरक्त प्रयत्नतः. The next asana is Nagarasana. So while you're still seated in Padmasana and your legs behind your back, holding onto the opposite big toes, lie down on your back. Hands crossed, holding onto the big toes, lie down in the back. Lift your chest, keep your head level, direct your gaze to the tip of the nose. Engage Mulabandha and once again perform the Kakachanchakumka, where you curl the tongue inward within the mouth, extend it slightly outward to form a small passage for the inhalation, resembling the beak of the goat. Inhale through this opening and retain the breath and chant. And visualize yourself as a snake, coiling with precision, alert to every subtle movement around you. And chant japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. प्रथम पद्मासनम कोठाने दो हाथ पाछाने आने पाद अंगूठा पकड़े आनी सोवे कहुनी कुल्या कपाणी. The next asana is Kandukasana. So while you are still lying on your back, bend your knees and bring it to the chest. Feet flat. Hug your knees to the chest. Wrap your arms around the shin and draw your forehead gently towards your knees. Keep your breath calm. Hands in Sahajakumka. Inhale deeply through the nose and fold. Hold the breath comfortably as possible. Engage Mulbandha. Visualize yourself as a perfect sphere, steady, balanced in all directions. See energy circulating evenly through your being. Chant japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Vetrasane sitva hastapadana niskashya mudhvam nayet prashtavansane bhumim prashthe kandukasanam bhavati. The next asana is Urdhva Pavanasana. As you're lying down on your back, place the feet flat on the ground, knee raised, big toes evenly together. Interlock your hands under your head. Breathe steadily and perform the Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumaka. Engage Mulabandha, bring your gaze to the nose. Visualize yourself as a raging wind, flowing upward with unstoppable force. See yourself, see your awareness, lifting limitations, carrying vitality and clarity through the body. Chant the japa, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivoham. प्रथमो सूदो सैन्य करावे घोड़ा उभा राखी मिलावे गुल्फम माहिला अंगुष्ठ दोई करे एक सा मेल सोई. Next asana is Markata Pita asana. So as you are lying down on your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the ground, hip width apart, slide your palms facing upward beneath your heels. And press through your feet to lift your hips. Keep your chest broad. You're lifting your hips. Keep your chest broad, shoulder anchored to the mat. Shambhavi Mudra, Mood Chakumukha. Inhale deeply through the nose, then lock the chin to the chest in Jalanda Mudra. Hold the breath and then slowly exhale through the nose. Visualize yourself as a monkey, agile, playful, and perspective. See your awareness leaping skillfully through from challenges to challenges. And chant the japa, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivoham, Uttana Shayanam Padatale, Uttana Hastayo, Snapayet, Prishtabhagam Unmayet, Markatapeetham Bhavati. The next asana is Uttana Shikhi Peethasana. So as you're lying flat on your back, extend the legs and arms at your sides. Bend your knees and press your feet onto the floor. So feet is flat on the ground, your crown is hand on the ground. Bring your hands, elbows down on the ground, hands on the hips as you lift your hips only by the support of your hands. Shambhavi Mudra, Mood Chakumukha. Visualize yourself as upward raising peacock, breast lifted and feather radiating in vibrant display. Chant the japa, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivoham. Janghorubalam Hinasya Uttanashike Peethakam Apramataha Kurvantam Bhukte Prajuviktendriyaha. The next asana is Narakasana. So as you're lying on your back with your arms alongside of the body, press your shoulders firmly onto the mat and bend your knees to lift your hips vertically up. Place your hands on your lower back for the support. And extend both legs upward, tackling them over the hips. Shambhavi Mudra, Mood Chakumukha, Jalanda Bandha. Visualize yourself as guardian of the world, underworld, standing firm with hellish space of mind. Your awareness illuminating darkness and suffering, embodying courage, endurance, and the power to face and transform fear. Chant the japa, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivoham. Griva Kante Bhumam, Vishtabhyam Pada Dvayam, Urdhvam Unnayet Narakasanam Bhavati. Now, the next asana is Syrian Naukasana. From the similar posture, bend your legs away from the body. Leg neither still straight. Shambhavi Mudra, Mood Chakumukha. Visualize yourself as sideways, boat steady despite shifting current. And chant the japa, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivoham. Naukavat sthitva tu Gradvayam nayet tiryanaukasanam bhavati. The next asana is Dvajasana. So stay in this posture. Now bring your legs straight for vertical once again and rest the palms on the ground. Keep your back and spine supported, shoulder broad. Shambhay Mudra, Murja Kumka. Visualize yourself as the flag of Kailasa, waving proudly to the world. Murja Kumka, Jalandhar Bandha. Chand Japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Drek Naukavat Griva, Veshtakurpa Bhumim, Avashtabhyam Mastakalakshena, Padagraduyam Urdhvam Nayet, Dvayasanam Bhavati. Now, come to the seating posture, comfortable seated posture, as we enter into the next asana, which is Siddha Haratali Asana. Sit with heels pressed together at the perineum and spread your knees outward. Grasp the feet firmly with interlaced finger and hold the soles. Keep your spine tall, chest broad, shoulder soft, gaze steady towards the tip of the nose. Shambhay Mudra, Samana Kumbhaka, Jalandhar Bandha, and visualize the unclutch from all egos, fulfilling success in your life, releasing attachment to transient achievements. See yourself free from pride, identity, recognition, embodying humility, equanimity, and eternal witness consciousness that remains unshakable by worldly. Chant Japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Pagathali Samput Kari, अंगुली सौ संपुट करे माहिली को राखे दो हाथ को काकसी करे. The next asana is Bhadrasana Trini. As you're seated with both of the feet together, close to the pelvis, hold feet with both the hands while allowing the knees to open outward. Keep the spine long, Shambhay Mudra, Samana Kumaka. Perform. Once you inhale deeply, visualizing heat flame in the navel center, hold the breath comfortably. When you can't hold anymore, forcefully exhale. Engage Mula Bandha, Udyana Bandha. Visualize yourself seated as auspicious foundation, spreading blessings in all directions. Chant Depa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Atha Bhadrasanam Gulfe Cha Vishnu Sadhyas Sivanya Parshuyo Shpet Sarva Gulfe Tatha Savve Dakshina Gulfe Dakshine. The next asana is Yoga Narasimhasana. As you are seated, now sit cross-legged with heels anchored, spine tall. So sit with knees lifted, feet flat, and then cross your heels. Rest back of your hands on your knees with palms turned upward. Extend the tongue outward, fully on exhalation. As you perform Samana Kumka. Samana Kumka, Shambhay Mudra, Mula Bandha. Gaze to the nose, visualize Narasimha, one of the 10 incarnations of Vishnu, fierce and protective, embodying divine courage and unstoppable power. Chant Japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Mayuram Pinchamayuram Padmapithas Pithasam Manvitam Kukuto Garvapindam Cha Guru Yoga Narasimhakam. The next asana is Kaka Skandarupasana. So maintain the similar posture. Now place your palms on your knees, facing down. Sit tall with chest lifted. Shambhay Mudra, Mula Bandha. Bring your gaze to the nose. Visualize a flock of crows, agile, alert, and perspective. See your awareness moving collectively yet independent, sensing opportunity, intelligence, adaptability, embodying community vigilance, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. अथ वक्षे काकस्पन्द रूपासनममुत्तमं कालीपात् प्रमुचेत् वायुंस वशमानयेत्. The next asana is Utkartikasana. As you are seated with feet flat, legs are not crossed, heels are not crossed. Sit with knees bent, feet flat. Place the palms in. Bring your hands interlaced between the thighs and the calf. Relax your shoulders, gaze steady at the nose. Sambhavi mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka pranayama. Slightly contract the throat and draw the breath slowly in through the nostril, producing the sound of the ocean. Then retain the breath within, then release slowly. Engage Mula Bandha, bring your gaze to the nose, sit in the space of Upanishad with Swamiji, merging into eternal consciousness. See your mind illuminated by timeless truth. And Japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Slishtagulfo, Bhumostroru Prasarayet, Yatro Pavisham Pado Tada Dandasanam Udiratam. The next asana is Dandasana. Wait. So sit with your legs extended, ankles and shoulders joined firmly together. Place the palms on thighs, lift your spine tall, broaden the chest, keep your gaze soft at the nose, breathe calmly, keep the thighs into the ground and posture stable. Shambhavi mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka pranayama. Mula bandha, visualize yourself as Paramashiva's yoga danda, steady, unyielding and radiant within inner power. See your spine as channel of cosmic energy, embodying strength, alignment, divine will, becoming an instrument of awareness and transcendental in the sacred space of meditation. Gaze to the nose as you chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Slishta Gulfi Slishta Gulfo Bhumo Stotro Prasarayet. Yatra Pavishta Pado Tad Dandasanam Udiratam. The next asana is Tadaka Mudrasana. As you are seated with legs extended, fold forward, lean forward from your hips, reaching to grasp your big toes. Draw your chest towards your thighs, lower the forehead towards the knees, lengthen your spine, shoulders soft. Shambhavi mudra. Once again, perform Ujjayi Kumbhaka pranayama, where you slightly contract the throat, draw the breath slowly in through the nostril, producing the sound of the ocean. Retain the breath within. And when you can't hold anymore, exhale comfortably, forcefully. Engage Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize a tank of water as you engage Uddiyana Bandha, still and contained, yet alive with motion. See your energy circulating like water, cleansing, purification. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Sabhaga Sisha Sarvangam Mahamudra Chatta Riga Badda Kono Badva Padvam Danda Pashimatanakam. The next asana is Frankasana. So in Frankasana, as you are seated with legs extended, place the palms on the floor beside your hips. Press into your arms to lift your body off the ground, off the floor, keeping your legs firm and spine tall. So just balance on your palms and lift your body, and then rock your body from side to side. Hold Shambhi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama. Visualize yourself as a cradle, rocking side to side gently yet precise. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Prekshavat Sitva Padagre Mastake Paninitva Prishtavage Bhumo Nidhaya Tishtet. The next asana is Finkasana Dvai. So as you're seated with legs extended, place your palms beside your hips and press your arms and lift your hips once again, and then extend your legs overhead and balance on your arms, then bring it back again and rotate into this action. Lift your legs, body is off the ground again and again. Repeat this Sambhava Mudra, Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama. Visualize yourself as a cradle, rocking back and forth, responsive and secure. Moola Bandha. Chant japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Prekshavat Sthitva Padagre Mastake Parinitva Prishthabhage Bhumo Nidhaya Tishtet. The next asana is Yogasana Trini. So sit with your knees bent, feet flat, knees close to the perineum, and then wrap your arms around your shin, hugging them as close to your chest. Stay lifted, keep your spine upright, breathe calm, Shambhavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama, engage Moola Bandha, bring your gaze to the third eye. Experience Advaita, oneness with Swamiji, dissolving distinction between self, guru, and cosmos. Chant japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Hृष्टे भेदान्वितं पादम् अस्य हस्तेन बध्यते अथ योगासनं वक्ष्ये यत्कृत्वा योगिरान् भवेत्. The next asana is Varasvati asana. In this asana, as you sit with your left foot tucked under your hip, so sit on your left heels. Sit under your left heel. Then right knee is stacked over the left. Then place both the palms gently on the upper knee. Place both the palms on the opposite knees. Lift chest is lifted, spine tall, gaze to the nose. Shambhavi Mudra. Perform Siddhkari Kumka Pranayama. Engage Moola Bandha. Gaze to the nose. Experience the energy of temple inside you, the sacred, the radiant, and alive. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Jimana Gora Agrakari Dave. Vajjimana Pashiti Ari. Mori Eri Kula Niche Rakhi Kanapani. Rahe Hat Gora Upe. Take Drishtanasa Agra. The next asana is Dharvasana. As you are seated now, slide your left heel on the sides. You're no more seated on the heels. Now, as your legs is stacked over the other, place your right hand on the groin. Touch the right fingertips of the middle joints of the left fingers. Once again, place the right hand on the groin and touch the right fingertips of to the middle joints of the left finger. Left hand resting at the groin. Keep your spine upright. Shambhavi Mudra. Perform Siddhkari Kumbhaka, gently pressing the tongue against the upper palate with tip behind the front teeth. Slowly inhale through the teeth to create the hissing sound. Engage Moola Bandha. Gaze to the third eye. Visualize the purifying effect of the grass happening on your being. cleansing and harmonizing body, mind, and energy. Chanting Japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, Dai Janga Pari Kari Jimano Pagap, Dai Pashiti Ani Fanado Dharti Eki Baril Barila Gulf Kula Ki Barili Kani Lagave. The next asana is Sukhadeva asana. So as you are seated with legs stacked over the knees, stacked over the other, interlace the wrist behind the groin so the palm faces up, finger extended outward. So place both the hands on the top knee in Padma Mudra, where your thumb is together, little finger is together, and base of the hand is together. Other fingers are wide apart. This is Padma Mudra. Shambhi Mudra, Shitkari Kumka Pranayama. Once again, visualize all gods and goddesses pleased with you, radiating blessings and divine favor. Engage Mul Bandha, gaze to the nose, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Vama Jangha Arupithe Mahe Dakshina Pithe Dhairitu Stahe Anvama Goda Mahile Rakhe Dakshina Goda Agramile. The next asana is Datta Digambara asana. So from the similar posture, grip the feet firmly with both your hands. Hold on to the big toes in the Prana Mudra. Shambhavi Mudra. Bring your gaze focused inward in the space between the eyebrow. So gaze to the third eye. Perform Sitakari Kumka Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as Datta Digambara, embodying boundless renunciation and spiritual freedom. Completely naked, you are clad only to the cosmic light, transcending all attachment. Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Prathama Jivano Pava Uchave, Dai Jang Upari Kari Lyave, Dai Pakhati Tako, Ane Goda Prital Kari Thane. The next asana is Machandra Asana 3. So from the similar posture with your right foot resting over the left thigh. The similar posture, legs are in the similar posture, and hold the big toes in Prana Mudra. Lean forward, place your forehead on or near the ground. Keep your chest pressed. For a strong Shambhavi Mudra, perform Siddhakari Kumbhaka Pranayama. Visualize yourself as a fish moving effortlessly underwater, your body thriving without oxygen, drawing energy from current and settled water themselves. Engage Mul Bandha. Chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Jimara Pagadai Rangapari Rakhe Yeri Kadi Lave Dave Lako Baralo Gulfa Jimana Gira Ki Mahili Akhya Pari Rakhe. Next asana is Gomukhasana Dve. So legs are still in the similar posture. Raise your right elbow upward while the left arm reaches behind the back. And from then, interlace a finger behind you. Draw the chest wide and upright. Keep your spine vertical. Gaze soft. Breathe steadily. Shambhi Mudra. Sitkari Kumka Pranayama. Engage Mul Bandha. Visualize yourself as the face of a cow. A gentle, nourishing, nurturing and serene. Chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. उत्तानपूर्वपीठं च सिंहं गाढुर्मेव च वातायनं गोमुखं च भारद्वाजं त्रिविक्रमम्. Now, The next asana is, we'll be repeating this whole sequence of asanas that we performed on the other side. So next asana is Vraspati asana. Now switch the position of your legs. Cross the other leg on the top as we enter into the next asana, which is Vraspati asana. Now place the palms gently on the respective knees, on the opposite knees. Keep your eyes fixed to the nose. Perform Shambhavi Mudra, Siddhakari Kumbhaka Pranayama. Experience the energy of temple inside you, sacred and alive. Engage Mool Bandha and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Jimana Gori Agrakari Dava Bhagajimani Vashita Ani Mori Yeri Pulani Che Rakhi Panapani Udar Rakhe हाथ गोड़ा ऊपरी राखे दृष्टि नासा अग्र आसन को गुण पव धारण सहित करे तो जल आदिक दोष न होये. The next asana will be repeating Dhruvasana. So keep your leg in the similar posture. Form the Padma Mudra by touching the middle joints of the, by touching the thumb, little finger and the base of the hands. Other fingers are wide apart. Rest it on the top knee. Shambhavi Mudra, Siddhakari Kumbhaka Pranayama. Visualize the purifying effect of the Ragras happening on your being, subtle yet profound. Mool Bandha, gaze to the nose, chant the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Dai Jang Pari Jivano Pagad Dai Pashita Ani Fanado Dharti Teki Varala Gulfa Kulaki Varili Kana Lagave. The next asana we'll be repeating is Sukhadeva asana. Prasvantare. So from the similar posture, join the wrist to create in Sukhadeva asana. Now bring the left hand on the groin and with the right fingertips touching the middle joints of the left. Hands. Perform the Siddhakari Kumbhaka Pranayama. Visualize all the gods and goddesses pleased with you, showering blessings of protection, insight, and favor. See yourself enveloped in their envoys. Moola Bandha. Chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Vamajang Uru Pithe Mahe Dakshina Pithe Dhare Susata He. Ani Vama Goda Mahili Rakhe Dashina Goda Agra Mile. The next asana is Dattadinga Parasana. So from the similar posture, hold the big toes with the hands in Prana Mudra. Lift your chest upright, lengthen your spine. Shambhavi Mudra. Visualize Paramashiva has blessed you to move beyond all the material needs and desires. Siddhakari Kumbhaka Pranayama, Mool Bandha. Bring your gaze to the third eye and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Prathama Jivano Pava Ucho Dai Jang Upari Kare Lyave Dai Pakyati Tako Ane Goda Upari Talakari Tane. The next asana is Machandrasana 3. In Machandrasana 3, from this similar posture from the previous asana, lean forward, trying to bring your forehead towards the ground while pressing the chest down. Shambhavi Mudra, Siddhakari Kumbhaka Pranayama, engage Mool Bandha. Visualize yourself as fish moving effortlessly underwater, your body thriving without oxygen, drawing energy from the current, that is water themselves. Engage Mulbandha and chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Jimano pagadai janga pare. Rakhe yeri lagave. Dawa dawai kau baralo gulf jeevanat. Idaki mahili आख्या परि राखे. The next asana is repeating Gomukhasana 2 on the other side. So lift your chest. Next in the similar posture. Now this time bring your left arm behind on the top and left and the right hand behind your back. Now mudra and perform the Sitakari Kumbhaka pranayama. Gently press the tongue against the upper palate to the tip within, with the tip behind the front teeth. Inhale through the teeth, creating a hissing sound. Perform Mulbandha. Gaze to the nose, visualize yourself the face of a cow, gentle, nourishing, and serene. Chant the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Uttana karma pitham cha singham gaudurame cha vatayanam gomukham cha bharadwajam trivikramam. The next asana is Vasana Gamanasana. So in this asana, sit bending the right knee and hugging the shin into the left armpit. So bend the right knee to the chest and hug the shin into the left armpit. Clasp it firmly with the opposite arm. So clasp the knee with both the hands crossed. Press the left heel against the perineum while the spine stays upright and chest wide. Shambhavi Mudra, Rechika Kumbhaka. Visualize and control the outgoing breath, refined and intentional. See your energy flowing with each exhale, embodying self-mastery, balance, conscious command over body and mind. Engage Mulbandha, gaze to the nose and chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Jamanau Paganu Dhichana Jamane Hathani Akhalima Rakhi. The next asana is Dhirasana. So sit on the knees. So bend your knees, sit on the knee position as in Vajrasana, as in Bhagasana. And place both the legs with their soles crossed beneath the hips. Rest your hands on the thighs, shoulder down, Shambhavi Mudra. Rechika Kumbhaka, where you inhale and exhale fully and hold the breath without inhaling. While remaining steady and aware, engage Mulbandha, visualize and embody the state, space, and bravery, standing firm in the face of challenges. The courage radiating through your body and mind, embodying fearlessness, determination, and unwavering strength in thoughts, words, and actions. And chant the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, as you bring gaze to the nose. Bane pata गोठिनाथी वालिने तेने पानो गुड़ानी नीचे आड़ा रेखिने वासावुम ते धीरासनम कहा विचे. The next asana is Dakshina Pada Dhirasana. So sit kneeling with right leg folded flat beneath the hips. So right leg is on the ground, knees is on the ground, and you're sitting on the right heels. The left foot is on the ground, knee to the chest, upright near the abdomen. Keep your spine long, chest lifted, shoulder relaxed. Shambhavi Mudra, Rage Ka Kumka, engage Mul Bandha. Visualize the embodiment and state the space of bravery, pious and unshakable. Bring your gaze to the third eye as you chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Bane Paga Got Gonthi Valne Tena Fanu Gudani Niche Ada Takhine Vesvete Dhirasana Kaheva Yache. The next asana is Dakshinas Swasagamanasana. Sit with left knee and hugging the chin tightly into the armpits. So this time your left knee is raised and cross your arms. Cross your arms in front of the knees. Your right heel is close to the groin and knees are on the ground. Shambhavi Mudra. Engage Mulbandha. Perform Rechka Kumaka Pranayama. Visualize and control the outgoing breath. Steady mind and breath. Chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Jamanu Pangunu Dachanaya. Jamane Hathini Ka Kakhali Maharaki. The next asana, it will be repeating Vamapada Dhirasana on the other side. So this time, sit with your left feet folded and left feet folded so its soles presses against the. So you are sitting on your left heel. So bend your left knee and on the ground, sit on your left heels. Right heel is raised, feet on the ground, knee raised towards the chest, hands on the respective knees. Shambhavi Mudra, Rechka Kumka Pranayama. Visualize a space of bravery, grounded and awareness. See yourself responding to the life with strength and discernment, embodying resilient, vigilant, and fearless heart of warrior on the path. Chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Jamanu Pangunu Dhimshana Jame Hathani Kakhil mein rakhe. Next asana is Parasana. Pasasana. To sit, start by bringing your feet flat to the ground and knee close to the chest. So both the feet flat on the ground, both the knees to the chest. Start from this position and then wrap your right arm around your knees as you exhale. And as you exhale, gently twist your torso to the right side. Slide your left hand behind your back and see if you can clasp your fingers together. Keep your chest lifted, spine long, breath steady. Shambhavi Mudra, Rechka Kumka, engage Mula Bandha. Gaze to the third eye. Visualize yourself bound by a noose of integrity, emotions aligned to the purpose. Chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Padatare bhumo nidhaya janursi nidhaya viparita hastabhyam ursi sahita jange nidapya state pas vasasanam bhavati. We'll be repeating asana on the other side. The legs are still in the similar posture, but twist on the other side. Interlace a finger behind. Sambhava Mudra, Recha Kumka. Engage Mula Bandha as you visualize yourself bound by integrity, the noose of integrity, centered and resolute. See internal energy, tethered to truth, embodying discipline, awareness, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. पादतले भूमो निधाय जानोर्षि निधाय विपरीत हस्ताभ्याम उर सहि संहिता दंगे नितभ्य तिष्ठेत पादासनं भवति. The next asana is Simha Rupakasana. So as you are seated come to the position where you sit cross-legged with your feet tucked comfortably. Rest your palms slightly on your knees. Rest, strengthen your spine, lift through the crown of your head. Relax your shoulders. Bring your gaze to the nose. Engage Mulabandha. Sahaja Kumbhaka Pranayama. Inhale through the nose. Hold the breath comfortably. And then release through the nose. Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open wide and steady, gazing outward while awareness rests deeply within. Visualize yourself embodying Simha Rupaka with the majestic form and keen vision of a lion. Envision strength, courage, noble leadership radiating from within. See your inner sights sharp and penetrating like lion's gaze. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Safamanti Gulfadeshabhyo Nipidya Vyaktakrameణ tu prasarya jano Aste Simharupakasakam. Now, the next asana that we will be performing is Guptasana. Bring both the feet tucked fully underneath you and between your thighs and the calves with the buttocks rest above the heels. Place your palms gently on your knees. Sit tall with your chest open and spine long. Mulabandha, Sahaja Kumbhaka, gaze to the nose. Visualize sitting in the sacred space of Upanishad with Swamiji, merging into timeless wisdom and cosmic consciousness. And we chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Januno vantare pado kritva pado cha gopayet pado paricha sansapya hudam nit guptasanam vidu. The next asana is Dakshinasana. So come to the standing position. Come to the standing position, and from this position, start by with your feet planted firmly on the ground, then gently bring your left fingertips together and place them on the crown of your head. This is Dakshina Mudra. Touch the index and thumb together of the. Okay. So the hands will be different. It will not left, it will be right hand. Yes. So right hand, Dakshina Mudra. So touch the index and thumb together of the right hand and place them over the crown of the head. This is Dakshina Mudra. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka Pranayama. Engage Mulabandha. Visualize Swamiji blessing you on top of your head. Chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Ras Kidaradham Sthita Pancha Mushta Mupatayet. The next asana is Harinyasana. So come to the kneeling position. stand in the kneeling position. With your knees bent, stand on your knees and cross your forearms across your chest, holding to the opposite arms firmly. And then keep your thighs strong and rooted as you begin lifting your heels upward towards your buttocks, one after the other, in a steady rhythm. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam as you perform Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaj Kumka, engage Mool Bandha. Visualize yourself as a deer, alert, graceful, seeing through slightest movement around you. Udanam kritva pashanibhyam nitambham harinasanam bhavati. The next asana is Malasana. Come to the squatting position with your palms pressed firmly onto the ground in front of you. And then lift your shins and hook them right high over your shoulders. So bring your legs, both the legs on the top of the shoulders. From this position, lean your weight forward slowly as you press through the arms, raising your heels away from the ground and hugging your knees to the chest in Malasana. Keep your spine strong, chest lifted. Shambhavi Mudra. Sahaj Kumbhaka. Engage Mool Bandha. And visualize your legs as flower garland, suspended delicately and gracefully. See balance, flexibility, and aesthetic flow radiating from your limbs as you chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Hastabhyam Panis Svashtva Skandayo Janunisthan Sapaya Pashini Urasi Nidhaya Tristate Malasanam Bhavati. The next asana is Narasana. So start by planting the crown of your head on the mat with your palms flat and wide beside you, forming a triangle, tripod base. So crown of the head on the ground, hands approx wide apart, forming a triangle. And from this position, tuck your knees in close and rest them lightly on the back of your arms to start with, or you can directly lift your legs vertically up. So once from this tripod position, bring your legs vertically up and balance in this position. Press through your hands and slowly extend the legs upward. Shambhavi Mudra, Mool Bandha. Visualize yourself as perfect human embodying strength and softness, effort and surrender. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Iti yogasana Tigasya yogi bhavati sadakaha narasanam yah karoti sa siddho nadra sanchayaha. The next asana is Adho Mundasana. So in this asana, you can take the support of your partner or take the support of the wall, as this is a headstand without any hand support. So you can take the support of the partner or the wall, and you can only the crown of the head is on the ground and you are vertically lifted up and hands are resting on the sides of your body. Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaj Kumka. Visualize Paramashiva encompassing you. Keep yourself stable and centered. See the divine presence, holding awareness steady, embodying unshakable support, alignment, and stabilizing grace of cosmic consciousness. Sahaj Kumka, where you inhale deeply through the nose So once you are standing in this position in a head position, try to lift the hands, balance in this posture. Chant japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Iti yogasanasya yogi bhavati sadhakaha narasanam yah karoti sasiddho natra sanshayah. Relax as we move to the next asana. The next asana is Midaki Bhava Asana. So sit with your heels, tuck your toes and sit on the back of your heels. Interlace the finger and place your joint hands onto the floor to your right side. With care, lower your head forward, letting your crown rest lightly towards the side of the hands. Parashumudra, Sahaj Kumbhaka, engage Mulbandha, visualize your body softly being purified, every cell and fiber absorbing and cleansing the energy. See toxins, fatigue, and tension dissolving. Embodying clarity, renewal, harmonious inner balance. Chandajapa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. आसन को गुण गुल्फ में बाए जाए. Next we'll be repeating Midaki Pasana on the other side. So this time interlace the finger towards your left side. And in Parashumudra Sahajakumka, engage Mulabandha, visualize your body softly being purified, bathed in gentle transformative energy. Chandajapa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. आसन को गुणगुल में बाए जाए. The next asana is Virasana 3. So come to the kneeling position. Come to the kneeling position with your shin apart, your hips resting back between the heels. Place your palms gently on the knees. Lift your chest. Reach tall through the crown of your head. Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka. Perform Udyan Bandha and Mul Bandha. Inhale, hold the breath comfortably, then forcefully exhale. Visualize and embody the space of bravery, poised and resolute. The courage radiating through thoughts and actions. Chant Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Danda Padma Bharadwaja Viraja Samanito Asanani Sadakuryat Durgide Rupa Purite. Now the next asana is Sanyasana. In Sanyasana, come into the inverted stance, come to the inverted stance position. Use your arms strong to balance. So start placing your palms on the ground. And slowly lift your legs up, vertically up, and try to bring your nose to the ground and then raise up smoothly. Try to bring once you are your legs are straight up, try to bring your nose to the ground and then lift once again up. Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka, visualize yourself as a hawk. Eyes, knee, keen and wigs poised. Mula Bandha, Chandajapa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Yeah. So it's a dynamic moment where you touch your head, nose to the ground and then lift yourself up. So this is from the standing inverted position where you bring your nose to the ground, automatically your elbows will touch, bend. विपरीतनृत्येच स्थितौ नासिका भौमस्मृता ऊर्ध्वी नित्वा पुनः संस्कृते शय्यासनं भवति. The next asana is Pinch Mayurasana. So in Pinch Mayurasana, place your forearms firmly on the mat. So place your forearms firmly on the mat, shoulders steady over your elbows, and then from this position, press down into your palms and kick both legs up over the head. Keep your core strong and balanced. Keep your knees straight, toes, reaches, body steady. Shambhavi Mudra. Sahaj Kumka Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as peacock, feather, fan, radiant, displaying beauty and majestic. Chant Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Mayuram Pincha Mayuram Padmapithas Samanvitam Kukuto Garbhapindam Cha Purum Yoga Narsikam Narsimmakam. The next asana is Godohi Shikasana. So come to the kneeling position with toes tucked and knees off the ground. And make the fist of the hands and place them onto the thighs, letting them support your balance. Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaj Kumka, engage Mula Bandha, gaze to the nose as you visualize yourself milking a cow. Milking a cow, hand steady and gentle, see patience, attentiveness, and nurturing energy flowing through your actions. Chant Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Slish Gofi, Slish Golfi, Slish Golfo, Bhuma, Slish Go, Prasaraye. The next asana is Ustrasana Trini. So come to the standing position. Toes up with your stand on your toes, heels up, pressing the ground to the balls of your feet, raising both arms overhead, palms facing, and palms are facing each other, and lift your gaze upward. Let your chest expand and elongate as you breathe smoothly. Balance yourself. Sahaj Kumbhaka, Shambhavi Mudra. Engage Mula Bandha. And visualize yourself as camel, enduring harsh condition with calm resilience. See adaptability, persistence, and steadfast flowing through your body. As you bring your gaze to the nose, bring your gaze to the third eye and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Padang Gulubhyam Bhumi Dhritva Bahur Urdhva Kritva Dishtet Ustrasanam Bhavati. The next asana is Tadasana Dve. So from the standing position, toes now sit on the feet. Stand on the feet. Palms together over the head as you stretch upward. Keep your spine tall. The hands are in Anjali Mudra. Sahaj Kumbhaka, Sahaj Mula Bandha, and visualize yourself as mountain, rooted deeply and standing stable for thousands of years. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Mahamudra Baddha Kono Tadasan Vivedakan Uttasanam Sada Kuryat Sarvada Yoga Sadhakaha. Next asana is Talasana. So stand with feet firm, grounded, lift both the arms overhead, spreading your fingers wide and reaching long through your body like tall palm. Keep your shoulder relaxed. Sambhi Mudra Sahaja Kumka. Visualize yourself as tall, unwavering palm tree, symbolizing Rama's skill, strength, victory. Engage Mulabandha. Bring your gaze to the third eye and chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. ये हाथ ऊंचा करणी पंज ओहोला दाखिने. The next asana is Kulala Chakrasana. So from the standing position, extend both the arms straight out at shoulder height on the sides and begin circling them in smooth, steady rotation like turning the potter's wheel. You can choose the direction, you can rotate in both the direction. Sambhay Mudra Sahaj Kumbhaka. Mulabandha. Visualize yourself as potter's wheel spinning with steady balance and centered awareness. And chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Hasta prasarya भ्रमणं कर्तव्यं कुलालचक्रासनं भवति. The next asana is Panjarasana. Chant all with feet on the front of your feet, lifting your heels as you cross your forearms in front of your chest, clasping the opposite arms. So lift your heels, keep your breath steady, your gaze softly, move slowly, avoid any jerks. Sambhay Mudra Sahaj Kumbhaka. Mulabandha, gaze to the nose, visualize yourself raising gently with the tip of your feet rooted on the earth. Chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Charasya garbhane uttishted bhavatule muni kritva hasta parivishte siddhet sevet siddhayet. The next asana is Ardha Chandrasana. So, as you are standing, steady, place the sole of one foot firmly onto the inner thigh of the opposite leg and balance on the standing leg. Keep your arms at the sides, your chest lifted, gaze soft, forward. Shambhavi Mudra. Ujjayi Kumbhaka Pranayama. Engage Mulabandha. Visualize the moon in your inner space, radiant and serene. Chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Ekena padena bhumim avastabhyam अन्यपादतले उरि अवष्टभ्यं तिष्ठेत्. इतः पुनः कर्तव्यम् अर्धचन्द्रासनं भवति. The next asana is Sankhasana. Stand firmly with your right heel into the opposite hip. Lower yourself into the squatting position and then rise back again. Repeat the movement again and again. Sambhay Mudra. Jai Kumbhaka Pranayama. Engage Mulabandha. Visualize yourself as an arrow to Shiva's bow. So from this position, squat, then rise up, and then repeat again and again. You can switch the position. We'll be repeating this whole sequence once again on the other side. Chant japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Tishthasanam Pashinina Idara Janghe Pradeshe Sandeepya Sakavyam Usitavyam iti punah kartavyam Sankhashanam bhavati. The next is Ardha Talasana. Stand tall with feet rooted. Raise your left arm high alongside your ears while rest the body straight, steady and aligned. Keep your chest lifted, spine long, and your gaze straight forward. Slowly breathe. Shambhi Mudra. Ujjayi Kumbhaka Pranayama. Mulabandha. Visualize yourself as palm tree, resilient in storms, rooted deep yet flexible in the wind. And chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. भे हाथ ऊंचा करिने पंज ओहले राखिने उभय रहे वो तू ताड़ासनम का कहेवा यचे. The next asana is Virabhadrasana Dve. So step one foot forward into a warrior stance with knee bent, front knee bent, and opposite leg extended long behind you. Stretch your arms on opposite direction. Keep your chest broad. Breathe deeply. Tamir Mudra Ujjayi Kumbhaka Pranayama. Engage Mulbandha as you visualize yourself as Lord Veerbhadra, fierce and powerful embodiment of righteousness, anger, divine actions. Chant Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Vasishtathakandinam Urdhakuptamevacha Ashtavakradhaktanam Airam Seta Vandanam Uttana Badam Krancham Cha Marichim Veda Bhadrakam Natarajam Trikonam Cha Sartambushta Prasarane. The next asana is Parshvakonasana. From the warrior previous asana, with your front foot pointing forward, your back heel pressed onto the ground, lower your front palm to the floor inside your foot and reach your other hand upward, opening your chest towards the sky. Shambhi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka Pranayama, Mool Bandha. Gaze upward. Visualize yourself in a side angle, extending and opening with grace. Chant Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Shakta Chakrakshanalaya Vrikshasan Visheshakan Janane Indriyadharaya Konabheda Samadhvaset. The next asana is Parivritti Trikonasana. Now, from the similar posture, now instead of bending the front knee, straighten the knee and twist onto the other side. If your left leg is front, bring the right hand on the side of the left heel. Other hand towards the sky, gaze towards the sky. Shambhi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka Pranayama. Engage Mool Bandha. Visualize yourself in revolved triangle, twisting and opening with clarity. Chant Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Sapta Chakrakshanalaya Vrikshasan Visheshakan Janane Indriyadharaya Konabheda Samadhvaset. The next asana is Veerbhadrasana 3. So, from the previous position, stand on the front knee as you lean forward, bring the leg which is back straight vertically, straight parallel to the ground, and your upper body is also parallel to the ground, hand stretched out in front. Keep Shambhi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka Pranayama. Engage Mool Bandha and visualize yourself as fear warrior. See your energy focused and steady as we chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Vasishtathakandinam Udhakuptamevacha Ashtavakradhaktanam Mayuram Setu Bandhanam. The next asana is Vamapadasana. So from this, as you're standing firm on both the legs, extend your left leg forward. Keep it parallel with the ground and strong through the toes. Balance on your right leg while keeping the chest tall. Gaze forward. Shambhi Mudra. Ujjayi Kumbhaka Pranayama. Engage Mool Bandha. Visualize yourself as standing on your left foot, balanced and awareness. Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Jamane Paga Purva Bhaga Jimane Apapu Apano Ma Hoye Abhyani. The next asana is Matantra Vrikshasana. Stand tall with free variation with your foot pressed firmly onto the opposite thigh. Bring the palms together at the heart center. Keep balance. Anjali Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka Pranayama. Engage Mool Bandha. Visualize yourself in mindful pause tree pose, rooted like deep tree. And as you chant japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. And Nancy Mudra. Ardha Vrikshasane e a asanane patantara vedache. The next asana is Kamasana. Stand upright and draw your left foot onto the opposite hip. Then hold forward carefully until your little finger touches the ground gently ahead of you. Keep your chest broad, spine extended. Shambhavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama, engage Mool Bandha, gaze to the nose. Visualize yourself embodying desire, focused and intentional. See your awareness energized and directed, harnessing passion and clarity while remaining disciplined. And the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nitambe cha pada yogishte hastabhyam anguliyakam ath kamasanam vakshe kamasan hetunan. The next asana is Vimanasana. Stand tall, root down through your right foot. Lift your left foot and place it gently across your right knee so that it rests there securely. So once again, it is the left foot is resting on the knee, not on the thigh. Bend standing position, standing leg slowly and lower your hips until your hips and thighs are parallel to the ground. Sit on an invisible chair. Rest your palms on your thighs. Shambhavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama. Engage Mool Bandha. Visualize yourself as the airplane in flight, wings steady and soaring. Chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Ekam padam bhumo nidhaya nitabbam janu pradeshe aniya dutiyam padam janu nidhaya tishtet vimanasanam bhavati. The next asana is Ardha Padasana. As you stand evenly on your right foot and place the sole of the left foot against your inner right ankle. Inner right ankle. The picture display is a little wrong. So you can place your left foot on the right ankle. Bring your palms together at the chest, spine tall, shoulders soft. Namaskara Mudra. Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama. Engage Mool Bandha. Visualize yourself as half foot, grounded yet elevated, poised for movement, and chant japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Ubho rahine dava pagne fana jimana pagana dichana. The next asana is Uttita Trivikramasana. So this is one of the advanced posture. In this posture, as you are firmly standing on your left leg, take the support of both of your hands and grasp your right foot. And begin extending it forward and then slowly lift your leg straight up, vertically up. You can take the support of the partner, you can take the support of the wall if required. Keep your spine tall, shoulder open, gradually raising that leg as high. Shambhavi Mudra, Mool Bandha. Visualize Swamiji radiating cosmic consciousness and chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Uttana Kurupitham cha Singham Gaudam eva cha Vatayanam Gomukham cha Bharadwajam Trivikramam. The next is Natarajasana Dve. Natarajasana 2. So, as you are standing firmly on the right foot, bend your left leg behind you, reaching both the hands overhead to grasp the feet or the ankle of the raised leg. As you hold, extend your chest forward, lift the leg higher so the foot raises behind you above the head. Keep Shambhavi Mudra. Ujjayi Kumaka Pranayama, Mool Bandha. Visualize yourself as Lord Nataraja, performing the cosmic rhythm. Chant Japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Salbhasana Bhedasha Natabherunda Namake Kandabherunda Sarite Shisha Dandasanam Tadha. The next asana is Purna Padasana. So stand upright with both the feet together, hands resting on the sides. Shambhe Mudra, Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama, Mool Bandha. Visualize Swamiji merging with your awareness. As you gaze to the nose, chant Japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Over Rinini Daba Pagane, Hana Jimana Pagane Di Chene. The next asana is Ardha Talasana, Prasvantari. So we are repeating Ardha Talasana on the other side. So stand on both the feet in a balanced posture and then reach one arm over the head. If you had previously, if you had right arm up, this time bring your left hand up with it, vice versa. Close to the ears, Sambhi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama, Mool Bandha, and visualize yourself as palm tree, standing tall and resilient. Chant Japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. वे हाथ ऊंचा करिने पंज पोहला राखिने. Now we are repeating Veerbhadrasana. So bring the opposite foot from the previous asana because we are repeating. Now bring one foot forward, knees bent, the leg which is at back is straight without bending. Bring both the hands on the opposite direction, gaze front, Shambhi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama, engage, Mool Bandha. Visualize yourself as Lord Veerbhadra, fierce and purposeful. Chant Japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. वासिष्ठ अथ कौंडिन्य ऊर्ध्वगुप्तमेव च अष्टावक्र अथोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनं उत्थानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वेदभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे. Now we'll be repeating Pasha Konasana on the other side. So lean forward towards the bent knee. Place the hands on the ground, other hand extended out towards the sky. Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama, Mool Bandha. Visualize Swamiji anchoring your consciousness and chant the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Sapta Chakrakshanalaya Vrishasana Visheshkan Janane Indriyadanaya Kona Vedan Samagtaset. We'll be repeating Parivritta Trikonasana on the other side. So now this time keep the knees straight. The front knee is not bent. And twist yourself on the other side. So if your left leg is front, then twist yourself and bring the right hand on the left heel. Other hand extended up, gaze upward. Shambhi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama. Visualize yourself as triangle, stable and balanced. And chant Japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Sapta Chakrakshanalaya Vrishasana Visheshatan Janane Indriyadhanaya Konabhedan Samabhashed. The next asana is Veerbhadrasana Trini. We'll be repeating this asana once again. So choose the leg. If you had stood on the right leg, this time perform on the left and vice versa. So stand on one leg, lean forward, bringing your body, the opposite leg parallel to the ground and your body parallel to the ground. Hands in Anjali Mudra. Mool Bandha. Visualize yourself as Lord Veerbhadra. Chant Japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. And enter into the Sastramana. Vasis Tamathakondinya Urdhokoputa Mevacha Ashtavakramutho Tanam Mayuram Setu Vandanam. The next asana that we'll be entering into is Dakshina Padasana. So this time bring the right, as you stand on the left leg, lift your right leg straight forward, parallel to the ground. Hands on the side, Shambhavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama, Vijay Swamiji. Filling your inner space with boundless consciousness. As you chant Japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, Jimane Pado, Puro Bhagi Jimane Apanu, Maya Hoya, Tabhed. The next asana is Matantra Vikshasana, repeating on the other side. Stand tall on your right foot. Place your left foot firmly to the inner thigh. Hands together in Namaskara Mudra in front of your chest. Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as tree. Roots deep, branches wide. Gaze straight. Chant Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Urdhva Vrikshasana e a asanane avantara bhedache. Next asana is repeating Kamasana on the other side. So draw right foot onto your opposite thigh. Hold forward until your little finger touches the ground ahead of you. Keep your chest broad. Shambhavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama. Embody pure and conditional love radiating through every cell. Engage Mulbandha, gaze to the nose as you chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nitambe cha padago. Shishta hastabhyam anguliyakam. The next asana we'll be performing is Vimanasana, repeating on the other side. So stand tall on your right leg and place your left foot carefully on the top of your right knee so that it balances. And then bend gently on your right leg, lowering your hips until it becomes parallel to the ground. Shambhavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama. Visualize yourself as ancient Hindu craft, soaring across realms and dimensions. Mulabandha, gaze to the nose as you chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Ekam padam bhumo nidhaya nitapyam janu pradeshe aniya. Now, the next asana that we are performing is Ardha Padasana. So stand with soles of feet of your, bring the right foot to the inside of your left ankle. Or if you have done opposite, repeat on the other side. Palms together in Namaskara Mudra in front of the heart center. Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama, Mula Bandha, gaze to the nose. Visualize yourself as half foot, rounded yet elevated. Chant japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Ubharahine Dava Pagane, Pana Jimana Pagana Dichana. The next asana is Uttita Trivyakamasana. So stand firmly on one foot and lift your leg straight vertically up, holding with both the hands. Of course, taking support of the partner or the wall if required, or otherwise you can perform by yourself. Shambhavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama, engage Mulabandha. Visualize Swamiji radiating cosmic consciousness as he chants the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Uttanna karma puvitham cha singham garudamev cha vatayanam gomukham cha bharadvajam trivikramam. Now we'll be repeating Natarajasana 2 on the other side. So as you lift the back leg vertically up, holding with both the hands, lean forward. Shambhavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama. Visualize yourself as Lord Nataraja, dancing in cosmic rhythm. Chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Kalbhasane bhedascha natabhairunda namake gandabhairunda sahite shirshadandasana tatha. Relax as we enter into the next asana, which is Kopinasana. So stand upright, soles of the feet together. Hold your groin area softly but steadily with your hands standing on the tip of your toes. Shambhavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumka Pranayama, engage Mulabandha. Visualize Swamiji merging into your awareness and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Krishna Sahita Lingam Urdhmadde Gaudam Dhritva Charanagrabhyam Statavyam Kapinasanam Bhavati. Now, next asana is Chakrasana, Dve. So lie on your back with legs extended up, reach your hands and grasp your big toes. Keep the chest broad and shoulders. So once again, lie on your back with legs extended upward, reach your hands and grasp the big toes. Pranamudra, Shahajakomka Pranayama, Mulbandha. Visualize each of your chakra as bright white light, spinning and radiating purifying energy, energizing your entire being. Chant japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Be hathani angalish atho be pagana angulika akardine pete chakrasanam kahvayache. The next asana is Dhanasana. So as you are lying down with your feet flat, knee raised, arms relaxed by your sides, close your eyes and let every part of your body soften as your breath flows naturally. Shambhe Mudra Sahajakumka, engage Mulbandha. Visualize Swamiji extending you gently yet powerfully, helping your body move beyond all perceived limitations. Chant japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Tava vadbhumo tishtet tavasanam bhavati padadvayam vinidvayetanasanam bhavati. The next asana is Trikutasana. So from the similar posture, place your elbows firmly beside you, pressing into the earth. And inhale and lift your hips upward. Chest broad, creating an arch. Shambhe Mudra Sahajakumka, engage Mulbandha. Visualize yourself as mountain with three majestic peaks, standing firm, enduring through times. As you chant japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Utanam Shayanam Padatalabhyam Bhumi Dhritva Purapari Avananidhaya Prishthapradesha Urdham Unmaye Trikutam Bhavati. The next asana that we will be performing is Chatuspada Pitham. So sit with knees bent, feet flat, and place your palms behind you with fingers pointing towards the heels. Then lift your hips, chest raised toward the sky, body parallel to the ground. Shambhavi Mudra Sahajakumbhaka Mulbandha. Visualize each limb as pillar of Hindu temple, strong and steady and radiant. Chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Purvatanam Chatuspada Pitham Vajrasanam Tatha. Now, the next asana that we'll be performing is Vakra Padasana. So as you're lying down, bring the legs in Padmasana. Hold on to the big toes. In Pranamudra, perform Kevala Mukha. Allow the breath to pause naturally. Observe without forcing. Maintain relaxed awareness. Mulabandha. Visualize lotus arching upward, petals opening, strong and resilient. Chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Achetaka Kamalasanam Pada Prayanta Brevayam Kurvante. The next asana that we'll be entering into is Mukta Padasana. So from the seated position, as you're lying down, legs are still in Padmasana, holding on to the big toes. Lean back onto your elbows and then place your upper back and crown of the head onto the ground as you arch your back. While in this position, hold on to the respective feet in Pranamudra. Kevalaka Kumka, Moolabandha. Visualize yourself as a lotus flower that has fully blossomed and risen above muddy water. As you chant Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Mukta Padmasanam Kritva Uttanam Shayanam Charet Kurpara Abhyam Sro Vashte Madhyasana is great. The next asana is Mritasana. Lie on your back, legs slightly apart, arms relaxed by your sides. Turn your palm upward, allowing the feet to fall outward. Let your whole body soften into stillness. Breathe naturally. Perform Shakti Chalana Mudra. Focus on your Muladhara. Contract the perineum to rose. Dormant Kundalini forcefully draw and the Apana Vayu. Engage Mula Bandha. Chant the Japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivam. I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Now slowly come back to your physical body. Start to wiggle your fingers, feet, ankles, wrist. Bring your knees to the chest. Roll from side to side and come back to the comfortable seated position. Bring your hands in Namaskara Mudra. Let's offer our gratitude to Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, for giving this opportunity to perform Nithyananda Yoga. Let's end the session with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavad Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you everyone. Be sure that you tune in tomorrow as well for the Nithyananda Yoga. Dhamma.
Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization currently made up of 160 plus members and indigenous nations. The UAN and its work